Oh
you.
my gosh, I missed your birthday. Is yours the same as Megan's?
We're
I
we're birthday
feel like I
twins.
knew that at one time, but then I didn't even see it till was it so I saw someone saying, I hope you had a good birthday, and I was like, oh no. I'm the worst at birthdays, you guys.
Don't
So
you have a VA doing your birthdays?
I know. Yeah, I should because I'm terrible at it. But I don't
Thanks,
want my
Jen.
EA wishing you a happy birthday. I want to wish you a happy birthday, my good friends. But sometimes if I'm not even like paying attention, I don't even notice them on there, and then I feel bad if I miss it after. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. Did you have a good birthday?
It was good.
Oh, good. And here we are recording. Sorry. Hi, Raquel. Okay. All right. You can have it now, Janelle. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
totally
it's
was.
my turn.
I forgot we were recording. So, hi,
Oh,
everyone.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Welcome. Let's do this. Wellness Warriors, community connection, and business building training. Three, two, one. Kick off.
Hi, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. And I get to be on deck tonight. So it's the last one of the month. And so I hope you guys can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you for taking the time to plug in, everyone. We know how important that is. And I will tell you, life gets busy. I've been stumbling a lot. So we're back. And so for Whitney had suggested that I do something motivational, and I hope that this is motivational to you all. So let's see. Calls like this matter. Every week we plug into our community and we hear others, like maybe you're not struggling like I have, or I'm not struggling like you have, or whatever. But if we get together and we're always reaching out and listening and striving to do better every single day that we can, then we're moving the needle in a forward motion, right? So it's about showing up when it's messy or hard. And sometimes I just check out when it gets really messy. But
Been
um,
there, done that. I think we all have, Janelle. You don't need to
yeah.
apologize for that. We understand. Life can
Yeah,
throw some big old grenades
yeah.
sometimes, and we
So
all love each other through it and understand.
yeah. So for the end of the month, I put together a little something with all of our friends, Chat G. Gotta love Chat G, right? For the end of the month, every conversation, every follow-up, every little step you take, it matters. You might not see the results right away, but small actions compound. So we're planting seeds. We've, like that's been our mantra probably since Wellness Warriors was born. We are planting seeds and we have to wait for them to take root and grow and sow. So stay connected, keep going. When you run into a snag, reach out because you have an entire team here for you. And there's so many people who have been where you're at or doing what you're doing or have had that no or have had that yes and you're like, oh, what do I do now? Right? So there's so many people here who've had that and been there. And so just reach out because if one of us can't answer your question, we know somebody who can. And so that's what I want you guys to take from this is that we lock arms and we help each other. So um, give yourself grace and give yourself credit. Pat yourself on the back, look at yourself in the mirror and go, I showed up today and I did the best I could. And that's sometimes all we can ask for. So, Whitney,
Love it.
yours.
All right, it's me now. Hi, everyone. Okay, so here we go. It's everyone know what the date is today? October
28.
28th. Why does that date matter when we're a Plexus brand ambassador?
All the
Last
subs,
subs.
the last of the
Yep,
subs.
all subs have processed at this point for the month. So, what do we want to do? We jump on our virtual office. We take a look at where we're at with our points and what was our goal for this month and where can we find opportunity to add a little more, right? Um, So does anyone want to share? Like, what do they typically do end of month after the 28th? I like to call, um, I like to call it low hanging fruit. We start with the low hanging fruit, right? Which is what?
White line.
White lines. So that means people that haven't ordered this month that maybe they usually order, but for some reason they didn't have an order this month. Credit card declines.
Mm-hmm.
Often, like you want to just assume that they wanted that order. And how many times have we had like a card that expired and you forget to go update it in all the different places? You know what I mean? So we want to reach out to those people and let them know, oh goodness, I saw that your card had some issues. And I know you don't want to run out of your product. So I want to help you get that cleared up ASAP. So reach out with confidence and excitement about that. I'm going to share here, in case you aren't aware, we do have in our Wellness Warriors team page, we have a how to work your business system for, it's broken up, it breaks up the month into 3 parts. The first 10 days of the month, the second 10 days of the month, and the last 10 days in a month, which sometimes is 11 or 9, but same thing. You know what I mean? Um, so I'm going to share my screen just so we can look at that together. How do you close this part? Weird. Okay, I don't know. You think I know all this stuff by now, you guys. Let's see. We'll share the screen. Share the screen. Oh, there we go. It's going. Okay. All right, how to work your business, part 3 of 3. So this is day 21 to the end of the month. And if you learn to like follow these 3 like business plans throughout the month, then you're always kind of ahead of the game. You're not waiting till the last minute and then frantically like, oh, I need 25 more points to hit my rank goal or my point goal or whatever, and then like reaching out. You can cover a lot of this stuff throughout the month with more success and, without the last minute urgency and stress. And some of it, though, like now is typically when most of the subs run. So some of it you'll need to get in on the 28th to see where you stand for point wise and any new cards that didn't run because I mean, if you have a big team, then you probably have a lot of subscriptions that run on the 28th. So revisit your contact list, scroll back through at least a few months of messages, DMs, texts, as well as your planner. Who have you forgotten to follow up with? Who are you in 3-way messages with if you do that with your team? Reach out and connect. Is now a good time for them to sample the products, get started, rekindle the conversation? How the heck are they? How's life? We all forget people. I do this and I always scroll back at least 3 months. So I actually went through and made a list of people that I had in conversation that went quiet and I still need to follow back up with them. So that's a good thing to do. Also, you want to look at your team and see who has rank up potential. If they have sponsored 1 person and they have not yet gone silver, or 2 people not yet gone silver, then that is really, you want to jump on that and help them reach that goal. So there's some like point suggestions here of the ones that you want to look at for rank up potentials. And then just get them excited about it and let them know how close they are and give them some ideas and work with them, help them with that. So there's just some ideas. You can always search that. There's a part 2, part 3, part 1. So just so you know that's there. Okay. Now I wanted to share, actually, Kate had a really great idea that I wanted her to share with you. And so I'll hand it over to her. Is that okay, Kate?
Yeah, that's fine. Um, so yesterday morning I was, just scrolling on stories and I came across Megan's story of Amber Miller. It was a video that she did, and it was about the GLP-1 and restore and balance combo. And I thought it was so great. So I asked Megan, I was like, where can I find that video? Because I couldn't figure out how to get it. So she sent me it. And then I posted it, and then there were other people that were like, "Can you send me that?" Jen, you did. You messaged me,
Me
and
included. Jen
Whitney
too.
did too.
Yep. Like, hey, I need that
And
video.
yeah, and like those are the things like I think that we should have a place where we can just get content for stories. So like we could have new people who are sharing that can go, like we can put them in that group and that gives them ideas of what they can throw in their stories. Um, not I was thinking specific for stories and not posts because we already have a post one.
Mhm.
Um, so just a place like for graphics and videos and but really people have to be intentional and about sharing them. Like like if I post something that is on my stories, um then I'd be like intentional about putting it into that group so other people can see it. Or it might just be a good place where if somebody were to see it, like if I saw Whitney, like that was a great story, can you throw it in the chat, or whatever. But it definitely would be an intentional thing to do. And then I think it would be great, like for new people, like I think about my new girl Molly, she's killing it with her stories. Even if like I did like a screenshot of like what she's doing with her stories and just to give people an idea of what some of the new people are doing because it's, kind of cool. So that's my 2 cents on that
Let me tell
little
you why I love this idea so much because, like you said, we've done this for posts before. But the thing is, does everyone here know how to save posts on Facebook? So it's already so easy to like bank 1,000 posts on Facebook that you like. If there's anyone that doesn't know how to do that, and you can like make different folders. So I have one for business post ideas, I have one for just regular post ideas, like non-plexus post ideas, because you definitely want to be posting non-plexus too. And then like testimonials, you can organize them however you want, but you can save them so easily. But there's no way to do that with stories that I know of. I've never heard of one, and I don't know. So stories for me are harder to be like consistent with because I'm always like, "Ugh, I have no ideas. I have no ideas until I see other friends post a great story. And then I'm like, do you know what I end up doing a lot of the time, which is so dumb? Like I'll just like screenshot every little slide one at a time and then crop it. Do you know how much easier it would be if we had a place where we could, whoever does the original one can share all the photos together and then we can just, save them all and put them in order. So that would be a lot cleaner. It doesn't make the graphics fuzzy over time after you like keep
right.
screenshotting, reposting, and all of that. They get fuzzy and blurry and icky. So I think this is such a great idea. So if you guys want in on that, we're gonna start it. Um, what should we
Stacy,
call it?
you have you want to add something. I can see you like
Oh, she's like itching right
I'm just
there.
like poke,
yeah.
poke. Well, I was just thinking about the leadership lounge and how there's so many great things there. Maybe one of those things is for stories.
That's
One
a
of
good
those
idea, but
locations.
here's my thought too, is Kate's like saying we should make this accessible to new VIPs, and that leadership lounge might be a little bit intimidating for them, is just my first thought.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
So,
would agree.
um, yeah, I mean, maybe we could have one in there as well, but I kind of think we want to do a separate one just to make it like super, super easy for newer people. Um, to just give them ideas of I don't know. Any other thoughts on that?
Well, other than our own like Megan's tab messenger chat, like I know we're constantly throwing things in there. I'm just trying to think of ways that wouldn't be an additional location. We have so many already established. Like what could we utilize?
Yeah, but if it has one purpose, I think it should be only stories. That keeps it so much more clean and organized. I think it's better if it has its own chat versus like it's going to be blended in with the Plexus jewel pushers, for example, because then you're going to get so many conversations in between. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Okay,
Casey?
so I'm just guessing from what I've heard of what you're talking about because I apologize I missed the beginning. However, I feel like a lot of what you're talking about is already being created for you with Diamonds in the Making thread. And there's already story slides and post ideas and graphics, and so I feel like you're almost recreating something. New people can be added to Diamonds in the Making.
But is that all that's in there, or is that going to be
It's
like they'll
giving
have to
them,
sift
it's
through a
giving
bunch of
them
other
each
stuff?
day. Hold on.
Is that,
Because
Stacey, are you talking about the rally chat?
the rally chat.
Right. Yep.
And that just gives it, I mean, anybody can go in there. You don't, nobody talks, nobody says anything, but each day there is, oh goodness, hold on. There is a something to share. There is a something to post. There is a testimony of the day. There are different graphics. There's story ideas. There's story slides. Here's Story Mondays. Stories Monday, and it's got all the slides that you would want to post. So I feel like you're possibly recreating something that's already available.
Except I don't know of one that's only story ideas.
There's
That's
not,
why I
I
love
mean,
it.
yeah.
So I think there's a place for it. You guys are like, no, I'm already covered there with ideas, then that's fine. Like, but I totally would want to do this. So if you guys do think that's something that I would like, where it's only story ideas, like no conversation, just if you have a great story or you see one, even like screenshot it and share in there. And then if you're already getting that, that's totally fine too. I just thought it was a great idea. So I asked her to share it here. So if you do want in our story ideas chat, I haven't even thought about what we might want to call it. Then just maybe comment in the chat here. Just say I want in, and then we'll just encourage you if you are in there, like take, but also give a little once in a while too. Like Kate was saying, like, you know, be a sharer, not just a taker if you're going to be in there. And I know some of us are in like even paid groups where we get story slide ideas and stuff like that. Some of us are just all over the place, and I just thought this would be super helpful. And specifically for like newer people that don't have to be like sifting through a bunch of other stuff. I like the idea of that. So, okay, we'll start it. Let us know if you guys want in. Does everyone here know how to save posts on Facebook and how to organize them? Okay, if there's anyone who doesn't, I want to show that as well. But it sounds like, Adrienne, how about you? You know how to do that? I was just showing someone last week and I was like, oh, I just assumed like everyone knew how to do this, but there was a time that I didn't either know how easy that was. So perfect. Okay, that is all we had. Wow, we're getting out early today. Okay, love it. If you missed the first part, we shared some ideas of how to close the month out strong. There's a lot of activity that you can dive into from the 28th to the end of the month that can make a really big difference in your points. And more importantly than that, it shows that you're serving your people well, and that makes them feel loved and seen and important. And so Yeah. You're a story novice, so you think this will be helpful, Bonnie? Right on. Okay.
Hey, Whitney, I did create a chat already and I named it the content collab chat.
Ooh,
So,
cool.
so I'll just add whoever wants to be added, and I'm starting to do that right now.
Perfect. Are you
So,
seeing in the chat, Megan, Stacy, Raquel, Janelle, and Bonnie? Stacy says yes. Might as well.
Stacy for it?
Yeah, both Stacy's.
Both
Stacy's
Stacy's. All
wanted.
right.
Will you make sure
Make
though,
sure
I
you
mean,
add me.
unless people don't agree with this, but if it's gonna be that, can we not have conversation in it?
Yeah, I
Exactly.
agree.
And will
No
you
conversation. You just put your stuff, put
pin
your
that at
story
the
in.
top or something in bold letters? And no
Yeah.
thumbs up. Don't you dare thumbs up. If you thumbs up, I'm coming
Yeah.
after you.
Or emojis or GIFs. Yeah.
Stacy, where did you end up getting that video? Because this is what triggered
Well,
this whole
so
thing.
Tina Marie Price is my VA. And she had created it, and I actually saw it on her story. And so I said, hey, whatever you've posted on your story, can you just go and post that on mine? And then I had people that started asking me. So I said, hey, is there any chance you have that where you can just send it to me? And I'm guessing she just did a screen record and sent it to me.
Okay.
And it
Yeah.
must be the same one that I downloaded from Tina Marie's GLP-1 wellness event, messenger event.
Well, the only thing, I mean, I will tell you, so I had asked Whitney, oh, her messenger event. Yeah.
The messenger event. There were 3 videos in there actually, and I can now share them to whatever this is called that you just said, Kate. But there was that one, and then there's one from Dr. Hartman, and then there's one from Jessica Hogendorn.
But I'm going to tell you though, if you use those videos, do it again and make sure, although now it's gone off of mine, so I'll have to ask her for it again if she still has it. There was
I
a
have it.
third slide that was really important. So not just the 2 videos, because the 2 videos were just informative. You always
Mhm.
want to make sure though that you have that next slide that basically said, if you want more information about my GLP-1 combo, type your name in the box. And so I had a couple of people who typed their name in the box, and now I'm in a conversation with them. So I just think that if people were just doing the video, which I shared just the video with people, and then I'm like, oh, there was that third slide. It's important to make sure we have it all, and you have something that allows people to tell you they're interested.
Mhm.
Agreed. Love that. So Stacy, are you saying you can, when you're in a chat,
Which Stacy?
oh, sorry, Stacy Orr, because
Okay.
you
Yeah,
said you downloaded those from a messenger chat.
You
right.
can just save from Messenger, but when it's on their stories, you have to screen record.
Oh, is that what you meant? You just were able to save it because it was in a chat.
Correct.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Because I was confused for a minute. I was like, do you
yeah.
have a way to download those? I was thinking stories. Never mind.
No,
Okay,
no.
perfect. Okay, I'm excited. Let's feel free to use the rest of the time to work on some of your end of month activities. And last call for anyone that wants to do Brian Osborne, the Plexus. What's the official name of it, guys? The Plexus
School,
School
I don't
Group.
know. SKOOL. Hey,
Yeah.
I know you're telling people they can get off early. And again, I got on late, so you maybe talked about this, but I just think it's important while we have everybody on here, just to say, you guys, if you are not doing in-person events, and okay, ask Whitney. She asked me like 2 months ago to 3 months ago, maybe 6 months ago, to talk about in-person events. And I'm like, I'm not the person to talk about in-person events. I don't do them.
It
Like,
was right after convention, and I was assigning people to cover different topics. Do you remember
okay,
the training that we
yeah,
had
maybe.
on in-person
And I'm
events?
like, yeah, no, I won't do that. And now I'm telling you, I swear by them. And so Whitney coming, and I did say this, and I did a voice message in the leadership lounge. I don't know if you're listening to those. I can't tell. That's the thing I hate about it. But whatever. If you didn't hear it, I want to just say to you all, have a goal. Emily Roberts said this. I'm doing the Ambition Coalition training, and Emily Roberts said this, and it was like, yes, she put into words exactly what I've been wanting to do. Build a team of builders locally. Like, have that your goal, because it is so amazing having Raquel, having Nicole, now having Bonnie join us, and we've got Kelly joining us, and we've got Kathy joining us, and it's a team of people that are going to work with you, and it feeds your soul. Maybe it doesn't feed your soul, but it feeds mine. And it energizes you and it motivates you. And we were only going to have a few of us doing leadership training the next day, and we had 3 people from the event the night before who were like, yeah, heck, I want to come in and join you and do this. And now they're sharing and they're doing posts and they're doing. So if that's not a goal of yours, think about it, because
And
it
it starts with just finding one
does.
person. It starts with one. Anyone can find one person local to them that wants to link up arms and do this.
And people just want community, you guys. And that's really, if we, I mean, we can say our products are amazing, 100%. And our opportunity is incredible, but the community of people and the connection is really, truly, I think, what people want. And I'm finding that out when we have been doing these in-person events. So I just wanted to say that while
Thank you for adding that. I love it. Yeah, I heard your message in the community and I was like, yes, the leadership lounge,
Yeah.
whatever. Sorry, I'm trying to take a picture and think at the same time, and that doesn't work very often. Just making sure we get everyone in that. So the story, it's called what? Kate, tell us one more time. Collaboration.
Content collaboration. You're muted, but
Sorry.
content collaboration.
Content collab.
Love
Yeah.
it. Thanks for
Content
sharing your
collab.
brilliant idea. I think
Oh,
that's
thanks.
gonna be something that I will definitely benefit from. I hope you all do as well. And I will make sure to add to it too. So,
Can I
All right.
just ask real quick while everybody's
yeah.
on here, for Joanna Slavin, she keeps asking me, is there anybody from our team that would be willing and able to hop on their Monday night call and give their testimony?
We've got a lot of good ones.
I would.
You would? Okay. I will send her your name. They're 8:30 Eastern Standard on Mondays. So I'll give her your name and have her reach out to you.
I would say
Thank
yes
you.
to, but anyone that's doing the Brian Osborne thing, our calls are Monday at 8 p.m. till probably an hour. So that puts us out. But
Okay. Okay.
anything else, guys?
Thank you.
Okay.
Have you heard about what's replacing perks yet?
I have not heard a dang thing, and I
Okay.
wish I would. I think they're
Because-
waiting till November to tell us, which I hate.
Okay. Because
But
I have heard something and I don't love it. That's why I wondered.
oh, well, I haven't.
Okay, then I'll.
Heard anything. Hopefully it's good. It better be.
No, if it's what I've been told, it's people are gonna be. I'm
Okay,
hoping.
message me and I'll see if I can find out.
I'm hoping it's temporary.
Send
Okay.
it to me and I'll see what I can find out.
Okay.
All right, you guys. Any questions? Anything else? Okay, have fun. Finish strong, you guys. It's amazing what a little push at the end of the month can do. Go for it. Have a good one. Thanks for being on. Bye-bye.
Night.